How do I finish a game and make videos and live stream? Oh, this is so cool. I can't even make a game. It takes more than a month. Honestly, the answer is I can't. Anyone who's been following this channel for a while will know I started this channel literally 3 years ago. It was 3 years ago last week. And I started off making a game called Echo, which I'm actually going to switch to my face cam for this because I feel like there's a conversation we can have here about how the majority of people making devlogs or making videos on YouTube aren't actually game developers making devlogs for their game. They are YouTubers doing YouTube about game development, which seems counterintuitive, but it's more the approach that any of the content that a lot of people doing game dev videos nowadays make is like one-off little games, and the primary focus is the YouTube. They're making videos to get views, get subscribers, and all the rest of it. I don't want to be a YouTuber, but you know, I want to make games. I want to do exactly that, and making games takes time, usually more time than making consistent or like making regular videos in terms of like once a week allows for. And you know, that rings true with people like Thin Matrix or DevDuck, Sebastian Lake, other people like this who are developers, they're coders, they're game designers, and their focus is making games, but they don't release videos very often because they're spending their time making the games. And that's basically the boat that I'm sat in now, which is why there aren't any devlogs for the game Tilelands, which I just released. That game took probably about 8 months of part-time effort to develop. It's a very simple game from a code point of view and an actual like development point of view. But with that 8-month timeline of working on it part-time with, you know, someone else doing the art, someone else helping with the sound design, if I was making videos about that as well, it wouldn't be out by now. And I wanted it to be out in summer. So it's like way behind schedule. So to answer the question, how do I do it all? I don't. If I was making videos, the games would take way longer, like they did back in the day. The only reason live streams works out better is because I'm kind of a little bit eccentric, I think. I work a lot better when I'm talking out loud. So it's like one of those formats where having people like yourself watching and asking questions, it helps me to kind of figure out stuff in my head and iterate on ideas. And, you know, it's not the same as having to record a bunch of stuff, edit a video, write a script, and all the rest of it, like you would have to do for normal YouTube. I can just, you know, stick the camera on, do the live stream, and I'm off and away just working on the game and interacting with people watching at the same time. So definitely, if it's something you want to do, I'd say do live streams and develop your game in those live streams, because you can still like be productive at the same time. But otherwise, it's more like you have to focus on being a YouTuber and making games second if you really want to find like good success at speed. Because again, people like Sebastian Lake, Thin Matrix, these guys have been doing it for more than 10 years and they have really good followings now. But that took, like I say, you know, 10 years for them to get to where they're at. And some people, you know, don't have 10 years of commitment to doing that. So yeah, completely depends what boat you're in, basically. Cool. Let's go ahead and set up some of these components.